One time for my real niggas. Two times for my bad bitches. Yeah. Real bad bitches. Yeah. Real bad bitches.
Alright, so the name Bassline, that came from me one day looking for some samples. I was going through my dad's old 45s, some reggae records, and just listening to all the songs, I kind of noticed that the bass was really what was driving the record. And it was almost like the most important element in those beats, so I decided to run with that name since then. Alright, so the slogan, Bassline, 2 words, that came from me just having an issue with people misspelling my name, you know, putting it on mixtapes, things like that. Spelling with one word, or just completely wrong spelling altogether. So I kind of decided to just put that up on my BBM status all over Facebook, all over the internet, and that's where it came from. The 2 words that best describe my sound, I'd have to say, is melodic and powerful.
Fuck around and get faded, like ooh mama I made it, stunting all in these haters.
My 2 favorite musical instruments to use, aside from using a bass, would be the piano and the strings, or string section.
Got dollar bills on top of dollar bills, give a fuck about how these niggas feel as long as I got my...
For me, well, the hitmaker, not something I really thought about too much, but I think just kind of enjoying your own music and really making sure that you're into it first. I think that'll allow you to kind of get to that hitmaker standpoint or position.
Black cup, I'm so trail like, oh God, I'm turned up. Whole crew stay gooned up.
Again, it's kind of the same thing, really just working on your music and making sure that you really love it first and you really enjoy it, something that you want to bump to. I think once you get to that point, you wouldn't have a problem with artists really enjoying your music and, you know, people really being able to appreciate it.
Rose, gold watches, fuck that ain't new to us. YC, real nigga.
Alright, so my favorite artist to work with up to date, I have to say is P. Reign. You know, a very hard worker, someone I've been working with for a long time. And I'd also say A-Game. You know, they got a great work ethic and they work really hard and make great music. And producers, I'd have to say, I mean, I don't really collaborate too much with producers, so I did have a good opportunity to work with Boy Wonder, and the record we came up with turned out good, so I'll say Boy Wonder. And yeah, I don't really collaborate with too much other producers, so I just have to say him.
Pilot mode, just some fly niggas. Watch how I pull up, my doors up, no lie nigga.
Artist, I'd have to say Rick Ross. You know, I'm a huge fan of his. He makes great music. So I'd have to say him for that. And producers, again, I don't really collaborate too much with producers, but I wouldn't mind, you know, collaborating with a lot of producers that are very talented, so leave it at that.
One time for my bad bitches. One time for my bad bitches. Two times for my real niggas.
Okay, so top 2 producers in Canada, I'd have to give that to Boy Wonder and T-. They got a lot of hits under the belt, and they're doing a lot of great things for Canada. And for US, my top 2 favorite producers that really inspired me anyways is Timbaland for one, and Darkchild.
3 times for my whole team. 3 times for my whole team. I swear.
Top 2 favorites. Alright, I'll say Money in My Pocket for P. Reign, and Oh My for A-Game.
God, we don't fail niggas. I swear to God, we don't fail niggas. One time for my bad bitches.
Definitely a lot of projects coming out pretty soon, but you know, I kind of like to keep that a little secret so that, you know, when it comes out, it's a little more special. So there's definitely a lot to look forward to.
2 times for my real niggas. 2 times for my real niggas.
Alright, so blogs and internet have impacted my career in a major way. Just being able to send music to people across the border, or, you know, different parts of the world, have music sent back, references and things like that. Just being able to work in that way has made a huge influence. And the blogs, just kind of keeping up to date with what's going on in the industry, and finding out about different trends and things like that have definitely been helpful.
Times for my whole team. I swear to God we don't fail, niggas.
The first two artists I'd acquire, I'd have to say, for a hip hop record, I'd choose Rick Ross for that epic sound, kind of like that Maybach music that he did. I think will work really well with the movie. And I'd also go with Alicia Keys.
My white boys in that Miley, my niggas smoking that Keisha, my paper brown.
To get me on the clouds, I have to say traveling. Just going to the airport, going to somewhere nice and hot is definitely enough to get me on the clouds. Once again, it's Bassline signing off from the Diamond Factory Studios. Make sure you check out www.cityonclouds.com.
You broke niggas can't keep up. Bad bitches, they wildin'. 5-5-0 profiling. They see me wet.